Today we're going to talk about parallel and perpendicular lines. Parallel lines are lines that will never cross or meet. Example would be like train tracks, right? They go on forever. Perpendicular lines are lines that meet at 90 degrees or a right angle. Okay, so parallel lines are lines that will never cross or never meet. Perpendicular lines are lines that meet at 90 degrees or right angle. An example of this would be a right triangle or any triangle where the height and the base meet at a right angle. So those lines would be perpendicular to each other. So when we're talking about equations of lines, the slopes of parallel lines are the same. Very important, okay? Parallel lines have the same slope, which you'll see here is negative 5/7. And just remember, we leave it as a fraction because we can graph them as rise over run. Slopes of perpendicular lines are negative reciprocals. So negative reciprocal, the negative part just means that one's positive, one's negative. So if we look at the first line, it's negative 5/7. That would make the negative reciprocal slope be positive, and then we just take the reciprocal of the fraction or flip the fraction over, and it becomes 7/5. So the fraction gets flipped over, and the sign gets changed. Okay, now we're going to try a few writing the opposite reciprocal slopes for each of these three that are given. Okay, so if we have a slope that is 1/2, the opposite reciprocal would be, so since 1/2 is positive, would be negative, and then you flip the fraction over, or you take the reciprocal, 2/1, but we try not to leave any fraction that can be simplified further, so it's just -2. Okay, so the next one, -2/3. The opposite reciprocal would be positive, and then take the reciprocal of 2/3, which would be 3/2. That cannot be simplified any further, so we just leave it as 3/2. Okay, the last one, the opposite reciprocal of +5. So notice that this is just a whole number. Every whole number is written over 1 if we need to. So in this case, it's going to be negative, and then take the reciprocal of 5/1, which would be 1/5. Okay, so now we're going to do the exact same thing, except we're just going to take the slopes from our equation. So if we look at the first one, the slope just remember we're looking at y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope. So if we look at the first one, 7 over 2x minus 5, the 7 over 2 is our slope. So now if you want to take the opposite reciprocal slope, it's going to be negative because 7 over 2 is positive, and then the reciprocal of 7 over 2 is 2 over 7. Okay, the next one, y equals 2 over 3x plus 3. The slope is, that's correct, 2 over 3. Now the opposite reciprocal would be, notice that 2 over 3 is positive, so negative, and the reciprocal would be 3 over 2. Now looking at the last one, notice that it is not in y equals mx plus b form. So what we want to do is we want to rewrite it in y equals mx plus b. So we need to isolate y. Easiest way would just be to add 4y to both sides. So 3x minus 8 equals 4y. And then just divide everything by 4. That will give us 3 over 4x minus 2 equals y. So now we have to identify the slope. Remember, slope is always attached to the variable. So if we just highlight it, the slope is 3 over 4. The opposite reciprocal would be negative 4 over 3. Okay, so now looking at these 4 equations, we want to determine if any of these lines are parallel. So the easiest way to do this is to rewrite every line so that it's in y equals mx plus b, because then we can easily identify the slope, and then we can tell if any of them are the same. So the first one is in y equals mx plus b, so the slope is 2 over 3. Second one, we need to isolate y, so we'll subtract 2x from both sides. 3y equals negative 2x plus 6. Divide them all by 3. Y equals negative 2 over 3 plus 2. So the slope here is negative 2 over 3. Notice that the first one and the second one are not the same sign. One's positive, one's negative. So they are not parallel because they are not the same. All right, this next one, again, we need to isolate y. So we'll subtract 3x from both sides. That'll leave us with 2y equals negative 3x. Divide them all by 2. Y equals negative 3x over 2. So therefore the slope here is negative 3 over 2. So right now we have 3 of the 4 slopes identified. We just need to do the last one. So if we add 3y to both sides, 2x minus 4 equals 3y. Divide them all by 3. Two over 3 x minus 4 over 3 equals y. The slope here is 2 over 3. So now that we have all 4 slopes, we can determine if any of them are parallel. So are any of the slopes the same? That's correct. The first one and the last one. They're both 2 over 3. Okay, so now our question asks us to determine the equation of a line that is parallel to y equals 3x plus 4 and passes through the point -2, 7. So first thing we need to do is y equals mx plus b. We need to determine m and b to be able to determine our equation of a line. M in this case, it said it was parallel. So if I look at the slope is 3. Then in my new equation, the slope is going to remain 3 because the slopes are the same for parallel lines. So we'll just sub in our slope, 3x plus b. Now, we are given a point here, -2, 7. -2 is going to represent x, and 7 is going to represent y. So we're going to replace those values. 7 equals 3 times -2 plus b. And now we can go ahead and solve for b. 7 equals -6 plus b. Then we'll add 6 to both sides. 13 equals b. So now we can go ahead and just state our equation. Y equals 3x plus 13. Okay, in this equation, we need to determine an equation of a line. So y equals mx plus b. That is perpendicular to y equals -2x plus 5 and passes through the point 8, 1. So again, we need to determine the slope. And remember, the slope of perpendicular lines are opposite reciprocals. So we need the opposite reciprocal of -2. So negative, the opposite would be positive, and the reciprocal of 2 is 1 over 2, or 1/2. Now if we rewrite our equation with our slope, and again, we're going to sub in the point. Eight, 1 for x and y. So 1 equals 1/2 times 8 plus b. 1/2 of 8 is 4. Now Now we'll subtract 4 from both sides. And b equals -3. Now you just have to state your equation. Y equals 1/2 x minus 3.